Have you noticed this? The first week of gym feels amazing. Day 1, full energy, loud music, new shoes, new commitment. By day 7, the same workout feels boring. The meditation app you downloaded with excitement now feels like a chore. The journal you bought gathers dust. We start with passion, we quit with boredom, and then we blame ourselves. Why can't I stay consistent? What if I told you the Bhagavad Gita already answered this thousands of years ago? That Krishna himself explained why small, boring daily actions are the only path to true transformation. Today's world is addicted to intensity. We want instant results. Six-pack in 2 weeks, fluent in French in 30 days, enlightenment in one retreat. But reality doesn't work like that. Your body, your mind, your relationships, your soul, they all grow in the shadows of daily boring effort. The quiet 20 minutes of study, not the all-nighter before exams. The daily walk, not the one marathon a year. The 5 mindful breaths each morning, not a sudden spiritual weekend. Yet, our mind resists. Why? Because dopamine rewards novelty. Scrolling Instagram gives instant excitement. Repetition gives no thrill. And this is where Krishna's wisdom comes in. Before we move forward, if you often feel that your mind is restless or scattered, try listening to our sister channel, Mano Shanti Meditative Mantras. These are ancient Sanskrit mantras rendered in a calm, modern way to help you center your breath, balance your energy, and quiet your thoughts. Even 10 minutes a day can make your practice of consistency easier because a steady mind naturally leads to steady action. You'll find the link to Mano Shanti in the description below. In chapter 6, verse 35, Krishna says, "Undoubtedly, O Arjun, the mind is restless and difficult to control, but it can be controlled by abhyasa, practice, and vairagya, detachment." This is the formula. Abhyasa, steady, repeated effort. Vairagya, detachment from immediate results. Together, they create discipline. Krishna does not say, control the mind by motivation. He does not say, do it when you feel like it. He says, practice daily, repeatedly, with detachment. This means, go to the gym even when you don't feel like it. Meditate even when your mind wanders. Read even when you don't remember every line. Because discipline is not about fireworks. It's about bricks, one laid over another until a temple stands tall. Arjun once thought maybe renouncing everything is the highest path. But Krishna corrected him. There is no success in yoga for one who eats too much or too little, who sleeps too much or too little, but he who is temperate in eating, recreation, work, sleep, and wakefulness. Yoga destroys his sorrow. Balance sustains consistency, not overdoing, not underdoing. This is why most resolutions fail. We start with extremes. I'll study 6 hours daily. I'll wake up at 4 a.m. every day. I'll quit sugar completely. But extremes collapse. Balance survives. The boring balanced action, 30 minutes daily, wins over the intense burst. Think of 2 students. One studies for an hour every day, another studies 10 hours the night before exams. Who really learns? The one who practiced daily. Think of 2 friends at a gym. One trains hard for 2 weeks, then disappears. Another trains moderately, but shows up for years. Who transforms? The consistent one. Or think of your spiritual journey. One person meditates 10 hours on a retreat, then forgets about it. Another meditates 10 minutes every morning. Who carries peace into daily life? The one who practices steadily. The Gita's formula is not about intensity, it's about rhythm, like the beating of your heart, like the rising of the sun, like the flow of the seasons. Consistency is nature's law. So why do we quit? Because the ego craves excitement. It wants quick recognition. It whispers, "This is boring. This is not working. Stop." But the subconscious doesn't change with excitement. It changes with repetition. You did not learn your mother tongue in one day. You did not build your trust in one conversation. You did not develop your fears in one moment. Everything in you was shaped by consistency. Repeated words, repeated experiences, repeated beliefs. So why do we expect transformation without repetition? Krishna says in chapter 12, verse 9, "If you cannot steadily fix the mind on me, then seek to reach me through Abhyas Yoga, the practice of constant repetition." This is divine reassurance. Krishna knows you will struggle. He knows you will fail. He does not demand perfection. He asks for practice. Even if your meditation is restless, practice. Even if your prayer feels mechanical, practice. Even if your discipline wavers, return again and practice. This is the way. So, here's the secret. Consistency beats intensity. Practice and detachment tame the restless mind. Small daily actions, though boring, build unshakable foundations. The Gita does not glorify one-time brilliance. It glorifies steady effort, balance, and detachment. When you feel like quitting, remember, every boring brick you lay is building your temple. Every repetition, every small action is silently transforming you. So, the next time you sigh, "This is boring, I'll skip today," remember Krishna's words, Abhyasa and Vairagya, practice and detachment. Consistency is not punishment, it is worship. It is yajna, the offering of your daily effort into the fire of your higher self. And one day, without even realizing it, you will look back and see those small, boring daily actions were not boring at all. They were the brush strokes of your destiny. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to like this video. Subscribe to Pause with Dharma and share it with someone who is struggling to stay consistent. Thank you.